there are people who are single, but that doesn't mean that they're actually in a different world than people who are in relationships, in the sense that single people, especially single women, who have no problem getting sex if they want it, then they're going to figure out how they want that shit to play out for themselves. So, when you're getting with a single woman that, well, there's another man somewhere in the mix. And so, in that regard, it's the same. It's just that in the relationship party, the other man has some sort of legitimate claim. And but the claim is not upon the behavior of other men, it's upon the behavior of the woman.
You seem so sure that there is always another man.
Well, what I'm saying is, obviously, if I'm involved with somebody and there's another man, because I'm not talking about being in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship with anybody, so anybody I'd be involved with, there's going to be another man involved. Is what I'm saying. At some point, whether they've been, then maybe they would have been celibate for a month. Well, okay, whoever they got with a month ago, then that's the other man, because maybe they've been celibate for a week, maybe they've been celibate for a day, maybe they had sex with somebody else last night and had sex with me today. I don't know. But regardless, there's always another man, unless I'm not having sex with any virgins, put it that way.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I mean by there's always another man. Is It's true of people in relationships, it's true of single people that at some point before having sex with you, they had sex with somebody else. And at some point after having sex with you, they will have sex with somebody else, unless they're your partner for the rest of your life. And you guys, neither of you cheat.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by there's always another man.
Must be a pain in the ass.
Be a pain in the ass.
No, it must be that there always is a history of before and after and blah blah blah.
It makes things complicated. But I think the reason why it's complicated is because people are scared. People are scared of being alone, or they're scared of change, or they're scared of commitment, or they're scared of having their insecurities abused in some fashion, or they're scared of being inadequate, or they're any number of things. People are scared. With good cause, we're all going to die. And we've got a limited amount of time to get shit accomplished. I'm not loved enough yet.
Haven't had your share yet.
My hidden agenda is a hungry one. I want love from everybody. I kind of feel like that this is as close as it's going to get to the peace equivalent of my longtime dream of being at war. Being at war, yeah. Being at war, having guns and running around, like being in World War II or something, right? Now, obviously, I don't want to get shot. I don't want to shoot anybody, but I wouldn't. That would be ADHD friendly environment. Shit's always going down, crazy shit. In between crazy shit going down, there are no rules. You're at war, And you basically just like, okay, well, we're going into this French village, and again, go down to that place and go get some liquor and bring it up here, and let's all get drunk. And nobody gives a fuck because you're at war.
Yeah.
And everything's always intense. But the thing about war, as opposed to peacetime stuff, is that people can't deal with that kind of horror without being damaged a lot. People who go to war, come back, are generally pretty fucked up. They don't like to see all that dying and killing and stuff. Oh, it's 5:30 in the morning.
Hello, Loki.
Hi, Loki. Hi there, Loki. How are you doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
we know.
that's why I want a room too. I sent Tiffany a meow about the meow.
I did also.
You sent Tiffany it too?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm feeling great, by the way. You asked. Just slept for like 13 hours or something.
Yeah, you went to bed before me, actually, I think.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. I took some NyQuil and just went to bed. And then I woke up in the middle of the night and I just went to McDonald's and bought myself a good meal and went home and slept. So it was a good night.
Yeah. Eric, why did you think it was important that I was in Slack? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
Nothing. I'm just saying I'm getting accustomed to using Slack more because mostly for the reason entirely for the reason I said, which is Tiffany and Taylor are only responsive there. So that's where I tend to go to chat. Because Tiffany's the one I have to send messages to most often, and he doesn't respond to Facebook messages. So I'm trying to move other people that I talk to on Facebook over to there a little bit. And I was just thinking,
Yeah.
I thought I don't know. I thought that you weren't in it at all. Then when I couldn't find your name, is what happened. I was expecting to find your name and send you a message from Slack instead of Facebook, but then I couldn't find your name, so I thought you weren't in there. So I sent an email. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Haven't you been a member of Slack for a while? I thought I saw you.
Me?
But yeah, I thought I saw
Yeah, I
you.
joined pretty much right away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The first day, I think.
But I didn't know where to look for the names because I just look at the direct messages list.
Yeah, I
But
know. Yeah.
If we haven't actually messaged someone yet, they don't show up there.
Yeah, right. Who's that Jasa 3 dude? He's living in the same time zone as me.
Was he in the other room?
No, I don't know who he is. It's on Slack.
No idea.
So what were you guys talking about before I was so rudely interrupted?
You're not rudely interrupted at all. We're talking about the ethics of relationships and the boundaries that a single person ought respect or not respect accordingly, depending on various situations. Basically, is it okay to is it morally necessary that a single person not not engage in sexual contact with a person who's in a relationship?
I say it's morally wrong. Yeah, as long as they like the relation, the people involved in the relationship are okay with it. You're not helping them.
No, I mean obviously the other person in the relationship, the man in the relationship, is not going to be okay with the woman in the relationship having sexual intercourse or doing sex stuff with another person.
Well, then I think it's like immoral. It's cheating.
But who's okay? I know it's cheating. We're not talking though about if the woman is doing something wrong. We're talking about if the other man is doing something wrong.
Yeah, I know. If he knows that she is in a relationship, then it's also morally wrong, I think.
But it's not cheating.
No, not for him, of course not. But he's enabling her.
Enabling?
I don't know. Should get laid anyway, but still. Without there, I mean, there has to be like two people to have sex, right? Two or more.
Right. I mean, she can't cheat without involving another person. But
Right.
the point is, to whom has the other man wronged?
He's breaking the bro code. Therefore, he's wronging the other man.
Well, I mean, this. Okay, first of all, I'd say if it's a friend of yours, it's totally unacceptable.
Of course, then it. Oh.
Yours, you can't do that because you have loyalty issues then.
Yeah,
And then you're just a terrible, terrible friend.
definitely.
But on the other hand, if you don't know the other dude, then the only one you're friends with is the woman. And as far as you're concerned, she should do what she wants.
Like I say, it's immoral, but I would have done it anyway.
It's not equally bad, but still sort of bad.
Yeah, I mean, he's not in like a real moral like. It's all about like the morals and like what kind of point, like, how you want to be perceived yourself, right? Do you want to make another enemy or do you not? Personally, I wouldn't mind making another enemy. I mean, that would be just one more person to just fuck around with. So I'm not sure, but
I mean, it's a tricky fucking subject. It's a tricky one.
Yeah. If you're going to apply a rule, it's sort of bad. But then you can make every excuse you want to make it okay or not okay or whatever.
there will always be arguments on both sides. Anyway, there will be no clear morally right thing to do. I would say. But like the nicest thing to do is just to leave it. So that's the more morally right thing, I would say. Maybe guess.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
a
I
nice
agree
thing.
with both of you that even if we can't definitively say in the situation, that we can pretty definitively say that the best default heuristic is don't do that. You're not contributing to something good. But is that, can we presume that to be the case? That you're not contributing to something, that you're contributing to something bad? Is that necessarily the case? Probably we can assume that, yeah?
Yeah. Like if you have sex with somebody who's in a relationship and you're enabling them to cheat, that will only have negative outcomes, right? They will hurt their feelings, right? Feelings. But I mean, I mean, you're helping that person to be, or to betray the other one.